Hello and welcome back to my channel, and our today's topic will be about investing in ourselves. Investment can mean an asset or property that can generate income in future, or we can say investment can be an asset when it increases its value. And the real assets here, we are the real assets here. So how can we increase our value? How can we increase our self-worth so that our life can have a meaning, so that we can have this fulfilling and wonderful life for ourselves and even for our loved one. We are going to discuss different factors that are going to push us to this beautiful and wonderful life that we want for ourselves and everybody around us. And remember, this life is not just going to come by itself. We are going to make some informed decision, and we are going to be very serious on them, and we are going to be keen on what we do so that we can have this good life for ourselves. So let's go straight to the point and start with health. Remember, we cannot achieve anything when our health is compromised in any way. About health, we are going to talk about physical and also mental health. Physical health will include what we eat. Are we eating clean food? Are we eating balanced diet? Are we eating enough food? And also, are we hydrating? Are we staying hydrated for the rest of the day, or are we just ignoring? So these are the things that we are going to check. And again, if our body is aching, you see, our body can just notify us, our body can just talk to us when there's something that is not working properly in it. And when it signals us, what action do we take? When you have headache, when you have back pain, something is happening, even you have a toothache, what happens? Do you just go and just buy some painkillers and we start treating the symptoms rather than treating the root cause? So we have to be careful on how we handle our health, our physical health, so that we can have this good life. We can have a body that is functioning well for ourselves and even for our loved one. About mental health, what are we listening to? What kind of music do we listen? What do you feed your mind with? And what kind of environment do you surround yourself with? Are you staying in toxic environment? Are you staying with people who are not lifting your mood? So we want to stay in areas or in places that are going to regulate our nervous system, so that we can have this peaceful life, that we can be happy for ourselves and even for the next person who is around us. So let us make sure we check up on our health. And another one is time. I know majority of us, including me, we've been caught up by time. Sometimes we find that time has been managing us, and what can we do so that we are not late in doing our chores? We are not late for work, we are not late even in meeting, we are not late for anything that we purpose to do every day. One thing I have come to see that we can do so that we can manage our time well is just to have a to-do list, to write all the tasks that you have done, maybe in a diary or in a book, and then from there you can just be ticking as you finish each task. And at the end of the day, this work that we saw in our mind being so hectic to us, after we write it down, it can simplify things for us, and then we can even have some times for us to rest. We can have this resting time that will also nourish our body, and even having good sleep, like we are required to have like 7 hours of sleep around there. And so when we rest enough, even our body will thank us, because we will be rejuvenated, we will be nourished in all areas of our life. So let us make sure that we purpose to manage our time well, so that we are not late for these meetings, we are not late for anything that we want to do for ourselves. This is investing, it's a good investment for ourselves. And another one is the way, like relationships. What kind of relationships do we have for ourselves? Do we hang around with people who are just gossiping others, people who are bringing bad things or bad energy, bad vibes to us, people who want to recruit us in hating others for no reason. What kind of environment are we engaging ourselves with? So a relationship is where we are going to check so carefully so that we don't mess with our mind. It will also include having a clear mindset for ourselves, what you listen, what you want for yourself. Do you have this positive mindset? Are you competent in something, and are you seeing yourself performing a task and completing it? Are you are you motivated, or are you always complaining about everything in life? So we have to feed ourselves with the right things, with the right materials, listening even to the right podcast, and having people who are good for our moods. There are people who can lift our moods, and people who are not going to drain our energy. So these are the few factors that I wanted to discuss with you. And if you have any point, or you can expound a point so well, you can just comment down on the comment section so that we can keep growing and becoming better together.